I really want to get a head start and clean the apartment before we move in. Of course you do. I already saw some fruit flies in the cabinet still, so stop complaining. Oh my Lanta. Do not mess with them. I need you to help me catch them. Gross. Who raised you? Oh mother, you always support me with my education, so can you please help me catch these flies so I can do an in-house experiment? Fine, Del. Professor QM, I found some fruit flies and was wondering if I could get leftover materials to conduct an in-house experiment of my own. Also, if the lab is free, can I use some fly nap and sex my flies? Wow, that sounds cool. I think I can help you get some of that stuff and some fly nap for today, but you won't have enough to run your experiment. Thank you, that'll do. I'll just order some fly nap on Amazon. These babies are so knocked out by the fly nap that I can finally look at them through the dissecting microscope. Haha, I know what's up with these flies. Can't wait to have Mom look at them. Bless be Amazon's 2-day shipping. What is up with you now? If this is about the fruit flies, can you tell me what I'm supporting you with exactly? Yes, Mom. So we did this experiment in school where we looked at fruit flies and mated them in order to see which traits and mutations the offspring would inherit from their parents, and now I want to do the same thing with these ones. Why fruit flies though? Out of all the other organisms used in research. Because fruit flies have been studied since the 20th century when this guy Thomas Hunt Morgan developed a strain of white-eyed Drosophila when their normal color is red. By the way, Drosophila is the fly's scientific name. White eyes. That's kind of cool. So do they keep using them to study genetics because the guy got them to have white eyes? No, it's because they are inexpensive, small, and easy to keep in any environment. They're easy to see with the naked eye. That's what a model organism is, so there you go, Iris, you learn something new every day. Whatever, so if you're going to compare the flies to us humans, there must be something similar there. You're right. The flies only have 4 chromosomes and we have 46 total, but their DNA genome is very similar to ours, so they're basically perfect. Mom, you want to make up a hypothesis about this experiment for me? Oh yes. Okay, well first we are going to put the flies to sleep with fly nap so that we can look at them under my magnifying glass and see if there is anything cool about them. These flies are RP generation. Shut the front door. If my eyesight is any good, I think I saw white-eyed flies and some with red eyes too. No. Those red-eyed flies are what we call wild-type flies, also known as the boring grandkids, and the white-eyed flies are mutated. I should also tell you that the darker the butts of the flies means that they are males and the lighter butts are females. So we have the perfect amounts of females and males to have them mate and give you great-grandchildren. We are calling the ones with white eyes B for baddies, so now give me a hypothesis. You're lame. B for baddies. If what you're saying is right, then all of the females are cool grandkids and have white eyes, so my hypothesis is that the roles are going to reverse and the males, instead of being lame, are going to have white eyes and females will have red eyes. Okay, we will write our observations down, and now we can put all the flies in one vial instead of separating them by sex so they can mate. Make sure to put the foam cover on, Mom. You tend to forget things a lot now, and please use the fine paintbrush to grab them. Don't use your sausage fingers. We have to fill the jar with food for RP generation, so we are going to add 1 capful of instant Drosophila medium, 1 capful of water, and 5 flakes of yeast. Where did you get this from? Professor QM gave me leftover material from the labs. Okay, I'm not mad then. Moving on. The great-grandchildren that are to come from this mating are called the F1 progeny, understood? Got it. Then what? Well, we are going to mate the F1 with each other and get an F2 progeny. Then we will observe what happens with our cool white-eye mutation. It's been a week since the mating of the fruit flies. No more waiting. We are going to take out the P generation from the vial and kill them so that there is not any mating between the P generation and the F1 progeny. Oh my Lanta. Insist. Gross. Let's get to it then. Their food looks a little bit dry. Is that okay? Good, Mom. You can add a very small amount of water when necessary. Okay, then the P generation is out and I used the fine paintbrush like you said, so now we wait another week. Yes, Ma, because they are still in larvae form. It's Judgment Day. I'm going to add some flynap and we can wait about 10 minutes to look at our F1 progeny to see if they inherited the mutation or not. Mom, you are going to love this. Oh. I count 114 males with white eyes and none with red eyes. Yes, Ma, and there are no females with white eyes but a total of 111 with wild-type red eyes. So your hypothesis was correct. I did not expect there to be no white-eyed female population. This can mean the mutation is sex-linked. In other words, the mutation is found on the X chromosome. The X chromosome is the female chromosome, right? Correct. Now we let these bad boys and lame girls mate and see what happens in the end. How is your in-house experiment coming along? Great. I have a feeling our mutation for white eyes is sex-linked, but we are clearing F1 progeny tonight, so we must wait another week for our F2 progeny. Your mom must be enjoying this. Good luck with your results tonight. I have been waiting for this moment. Let me use the flynap this time. Mom, it's been 7 long days, so let's look at the F2 progeny. Oh my Lanta. After putting the fruit flies to sleep with flynap, I counted them with the magnifying glass and there are 37 red-eyed females and a surprising 18 with white eyes. What about the boys? There are 31 males with wild-type red eyes and 30 with cool white-eye mutation. Insanity. The mutation for white eyes is dominant to having red eyes because it is found in all the progenies and is also X-linked, as there were no females with white eyes in the F1 progeny but started to come up in small amounts in the F2 progeny. I am impressed with how good we did. And to think you were against it at the beginning. Ready for round 2? Absolutely not in this house.